Hello friends, this is Sandy Shugart. I, along with Stu Kinniburgh and Jason Thomas, have just returned from our mission to Europe. And though we're a little fatigued after 11 days on the road, we are deeply grateful for an exciting and fruitful witness. We'll try to summarize the major events and encouraging outcomes for you here so you can join us in giving thanks to the Lord. Our first 3 days in Poland were invested in deep biblical grounding of a small group of growing young professionals, mainly from Warsaw, with a focus on applying what they've been learning this year to their work lives. We provided music, biblical teaching, challenging conversations, worship, and long contemplative walks in the southern mountains of Silesia. This is a new model of ministry for the Quo Vadis Institute, led by our close friend and partner, Andrzej Turkanik, and hosted by Adam Merrick and his lovely wife, Anya. The young believers served in this and 2 other long weekends of discipleship earlier in the year described this as the deepest spiritual grounding and most joyful fellowship of their lives. With tears of joy, we departed for Vienna, about a 5-hour drive, to catch our flight to Tirana in Albania, where we were welcomed by the local team of Momentum Europe and Leader Impact. Most of these amazing staff were in the first wave of new Christians when the communist regime fell, and have been serving in profoundly challenging circumstances for years. They had a full schedule of meetings and performances laid out for us starting the very first day. Altogether, we spoke, sang, listened deeply, encouraged, taught, and prayed with more than 200 souls. We were generally able to start with the real questions they are wrestling with as professionals and leaders, and show them how the redemptive work of God is at the heart of the answers they are seeking. And because of the organic, relational, hospitality-based model of this ministry, most are already in relationship with believers in their community who will continue to love them into the kingdom. In addition, we loved on and encouraged the local team at every opportunity. And Sandy was able to preach at a beautiful congregation filled with young families and fervent worship, including many staff. Europe can be a hard place to serve, but Albania, because of its history of suppression of faith, its headlong pursuit of material prosperity, and the tiny number of professing Christians there, can be especially challenging. This is why it's so important for the gospel to be presented faithfully, creatively, and consistently, and for the church here in the U.S. to give them all the support we can. The 3 of us, and Avni, our Albanian Momentum Europe partner and friend, have returned closer as brothers than ever, and that's saying something, and more energized than ever for this kind of work. And of course, we'll be departing for Ireland soon to sing, teach, entertain, pray, and encourage our European neighbors in partnership with Momentum Europe and the Quo Vadis Institute.